Hi, guys.
What the fuck?
Welcome. It's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Can you believe that? Hi, guys.
Thanksgiving. It's amazing.
It's crazy.
Look, and
look,
we have a cool show. Like earlier, I can say it now. We had a special interview with Mike Vasquez and Pablo, CEO of MMAcoin, and it's official. MMAcoin and BYB are joining together. So that's going to be crazy. That was breaking news. We broke it faster than fucking anybody. So so we wanted to say that was great. But we got a great show. Look, we got Big Mo on. Look, if you got to Google him, if you haven't heard of him, Google him. His announcing. He's got that Conor McGregor of announcing. You know, I love how I want him to announce when I knock Ryan out. I want him to announce me knocking Ryan out. You know, celebrity boxing.
Can he do some announcing for us?
I don't know.
Can you show us at because I'm trying to get into that. So I want to hear I want him to coach me.
That's what I'm saying. This guy is for real. So he's in the box right now. So I think we should bring him on,
For sure. Bring it.
Chachi. Oh, and Chachi's here.
What's going on? How y'all doing?
Doing great. Big Mo, what is up?
Not much. Thank you guys for having me on. Kody, Janine, good to see you. Good to meet you in person finally.
Yes. How did you get your name right off the bat? Because this is interesting.
So my last name is Mommaerts. That's a hell of a last name to try to pronounce. It's spelled funky. So I got the Big Mo nickname back when I played football, growing up and played in college, and so the nickname kind of stuck. And I wanted a simpler kind of name for my entertainment work, so I went with something short and sweet. And Big Mo's kind of stuck, and so I'm just rolling with it.
Nice.
Where did you play at, man? Because I knew you played football. I was reading that, but I didn't see where you played. That's why I thought that was cool as shit, man.
Thank you. I played at the University of Northern Colorado, so the Division I AA level.
Isn't that where Tony Romo went?
No. Vincent Jackson went to Northern Colorado. Kyle Sloter recently went to Northern Colorado. We played the Montana schools, Northern Arizona schools in that kind of area.
Hey, you played college football, man. That is bravo, man. That is bad. You need to put that on there more. I was like, where the fuck did he play? That is cool as shit, man. You played football, so you got to give yourself more props on that. I thought that was cool.
Hey, man, it was a previous stage in my life, and I like moving on and progressing. So I don't always look backwards, but it was cool, and it was an awesome part of my life, an awesome experience, and I'm really thankful for it. So it's part of me.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, man, I was reading about how you came up. You started doing you wanted to do announcing, but you had to get into broadcasting. You did some play-by-play to get to where you're at, and I thought that was cool. How I watched that interview. You were like, "Fuck it, I can do it." I love that because that's the shit I do. So, where you're at right now, what's it like then to now? How what's the difference?
So, I mean, it's been a crazy ride. But yeah, no, I started off as a commentator, and I kind of saw the ring announcer at another show that I started with called Sparta. Shout out to Sparta for giving me an opportunity to do what I do. They're based out of Colorado. But they let me go on as the ring announcer. And so whenever I start something, whenever I start, a new job or a new hobby or a new career, I immediately jump to, I want to be the best at something. I don't settle for just being okay. I want to be great at something. So I dedicated a lot of time and research into looking into being a ring announcer. And unfortunately, with the industry being as niche and granular as it is, there's not a whole lot of information on ring announcing. There's no textbook. There's no online articles to go for. So I had to do a lot of the research myself and dig for people and, interview people and just, pick as many brains as I can, sort of thing. So it's amazing, how quickly everything has grown. But at the same time, this is all part of the plan. I knew that if I did a good job and I captivated an audience in a dynamic way, that my career would scale quickly, and it has. I mean, I started off with one show, and this year I would have announced for 5. So it's quickly scaling. I'm quickly getting a lot of work. I think that the youth aspect of what I bring, I'm the youngest ring announcer in the world by an average about 25 to 30 years. So that brings a different tone to everything. And I think that that's really important with combat sports, is getting the younger fans, younger age groups involved, because that's the only way for a sport or really any form of entertainment to sustain. So hopefully I'm doing that. I'm working for it. And BYB is another opportunity for me to show what I can do. I made enough noise, got the interest in BYB. They brought me on, and now it's another platform to showcase my abilities, I guess, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, you're right. Getting on at the right time too, man. It's like Bruce Buffer joining the UFC. Like, you're right here, because BYB's this next year is about to just go crazy, and you're exactly the way you are. You're gonna fit in with the fans, man. I'm telling you, these people are gonna go fucking crazy, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be unreal.
Can you give us like a little like ring announcer intro?
Well, I'm coming off being sick, so my voice ain't totally there.
So use Kody and I. Like, we're like, I'm in the red corner, Cody's in the blue corner. Like, give me a little.
So it's gonna be interesting, you know, announcing for BYB. I'll give a little bit of insight into, you know, how I approach announcing, but I think, you know, the venue and the style of the fighting constitutes a different type of announcing. I think that announcing for MMA is a lot different than announcing for boxing. What's interesting about bare knuckle is I almost put bare knuckle kind of in between the two. You know, the production style is similar to boxing, but the energy is closer to MMA, I've seen. So I need to find that delicate balance between the classier type of announcing like boxing, which would be, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is the main event, like stuff like that, that really steady cadence, versus the MMA where it's really letting things rip, holding syllables for a longer tone. I'm crazy into the research of this, man. I've studied different announcers, and I've kind of crafted my own style with everything. So I don't want to necessarily, you know, give away what I'm going to do for the BYB show on this show, especially because I'm coming off being sick a little bit. But it's going to be awesome regardless, and I'm really excited to get in the Trigon and let it rip.
It's going to be good, man. The way it's unreal, man. The first time I was there, I was ringside, and somebody didn't like the wind, and the people started throwing beer cans. I got hit in the back of the head with a beer can. I was like, holy shit, this is for real.
That's awesome.
So that's what I'm saying, man. So you're going to love it on that. And is there any, like, who's your main, like, you would say your role model? Like, if you said that's the guy that I want to, I would be considered that's who I would want to be like. Is there a certain guy?
I mean, I hate to steal a line from Matthew McConaughey, but it's me in 10 years. Look, and how I look at it is Bruce and Michael Buffer are the gold standards of announcing. And past that, I like to look to the top people as my role models and as what I want to do. But I don't want to be like them. I don't want to be Bruce. I don't want to be Michael. I want to be me. And with that comes my own style and my own approach to it, and my own kind of lane that I've crafted for myself. I mean, the reality is that I'm starting a lot younger than when most people start announcing. Bruce Buffer, I believe, did his first show with the UFC when he was 39. I did my first show when I was 23. And I have social media, and I have modern day technology at my disposal. So that gives me an opportunity to really, hone in on what I'm doing and craft something that's really unique versus everything else that's in the market. I think a lot of ring announcing I think a lot of it's kind of stale. And I think a lot of it doesn't add a lot to the dynamic of the show. The way that I approach announcing is strictly with the fans in mind, the live fans and the pay-per-view fans. That is who I'm focused on. Now, obviously, I want to introduce the fighters and get them hyped up. That's obviously a massive component of my job. But how I look at it when I grade myself after a show was the live audience entertained, and was the pay-per-view audience entertained? And with that comes two different forms of entertainment that need to be taken into place. For example, if I'm announcing and I'm trying to really engage the pay-per-view audience, I got to be looking at the camera, not staring at my cards. I got to be addressing the camera, addressing the people that are watching me on TV, watching the fight that's on TV. Versus a live audience, how am I interacting with the fans? That's why I like doing call-in reactions with the fans. I start all the shows with, where I'm at. So I'll say, like, for this show on December 17th, I'll be, Miami, can you hear me? And it'll build a little bit. And I'll say, no, I said Miami, Florida. Can you hear me? And the whole thing is it's that energy, and I feed off of the crowd's energy, and the crowd feeds off mine.
They're going to go crazy, man.
That all fuels the fire of the fight, man. And especially with as violent of a show as BYB, I believe that I play an integral part in getting everybody going and getting everybody excited.
Dude,
I dig it.
That's crazy.
I dig it. We'll talk off camera, but I'm trying to get a ring announcer gig myself. So maybe you can give me some pointers.
Yeah, definitely. That's awesome.
I'll take anything I can get.
For sure.
Look, the cool thing about BYB, I'll send you some video. I got in the crowd and was interviewing people in between fights and stuff. I'll send you what the fans look like. You'll see the fans. Like, I literally had a fan try to headbutt me while I was interviewing. So I'll send you those videos, man, because it's unreal. Like, I was joking. Like, I could have done they would have crowd surfed me. That's how intense they were. So.
Well, that's what I want from a show. You know, the thing is, man, that's what makes live events fun. Man, if football games wouldn't be any fun if the crowd was silent. Yep. Fights wouldn't be any fun if the crowd was silent. A concert wouldn't be any fun if the crowd was silent. And it's all the same type of energy. It's just directed at a slightly different form of entertainment.
Dude, that's awesome, man. I'm really
So where did you where are you right now? Where did you grow up
So I grew up outside of Boulder, Colorado, and I'm currently based in Denver, Colorado.
Ooh, Colorado. I love that stuff.
And then you went to college in Colorado and whatnot. Okay,
I need to get out of Colorado eventually, but
yes, which is why you're coming to sunny South Florida.
Oh, I love it. I'm excited to be back in Florida. Awesome. I was in Florida last month for a different show that I announced for called XMMA, so I'm excited that I get to go back to Miami. I love Miami. The people down there always like to have a good time and enjoy the fights. So it's how I look at it is if I can create an atmosphere that people enjoy, whether it's live or whether it's virtual, then I've done my job. That's how I look at it is, did I create an atmosphere and an experience that people want to go back and watch again, go to live again? Did they, they drink a little bit extra at the show? Did they buy a little bit more merch at the store, at the show? All those things get affected by the atmosphere that's created. And I play a role in creating that atmosphere. Mike Goldberg plays a role in creating that atmosphere. Paulie Malignaggi plays a role in creating that atmosphere. The fighters obviously play their role in creating that atmosphere. So if everything can be cohesive and can come together, then that's how you create an experience that people want to come back to and experience again.
What makes you laugh, Big Mo?
Oh man, I variety of things. I laugh at a lot of different shit. Sorry, cursing. I don't know if we're cursing.
Oh no, you're good. This is a very
because we're getting serious and it's the night before Thanksgiving. So let me say this. I hope you have a very happy Thanksgiving, number one. Number two, is there any family member that you're dreading to see because you know that there's going to be some family drama?
Not really.
That sucks.
Yeah, I would like to avoid the family drama if at all possible. So I mean, my family doesn't really go crazy for holidays. We're not a big holiday family. I mean, we
do. I'm drinking wine already, and it's the night before.
I love that. That's awesome.
So you're in Colorado, man. So I got to ask because I mean, Terphouse Farmz and all that stuff. Are you one of those? Do you like CBD, the deltas and stuff like that, or how's that over there for you?
You glitched out a little bit. Can you repeat the question?
You're in Colorado. Do you take CBDs, deltas, or anything like that?
I've used CBDs in the past to rehab injuries from lifting and stuff like that. I blew out my shoulder when I played college football, so I've used cream that's infused with CBDs, but I haven't dabbled too much into it. It's just I've never really gotten into it much.
Okay, we'll get you said something there. I was gonna say we could get to.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Kody.
No, I was gonna say we could get some. No, we could get some sent there.
Yeah, it's really good. Yep. Terphouse is really good.
What position did you play?
So I used to be an offensive lineman. I used to weigh about 320 pounds. I've lost about 100 pounds since then.
What?
Yep.
So
that was. If you go to my Instagram, I put up a flashback photo probably a few weeks ago, and I look like a different person. But yeah, I used to play offensive tackle and offensive guard.
That's cool as fuck, man. That means you did the dirty work, man. That's
yes.
That's it, man. I love that shit, man.
Yep. But no, I love playing football, man. I miss.
So, tell me about that. You were over 300 pounds, and so where did the shift happen? What happened? You stopped playing football and then you trimmed down, or like what happened?
Well, most people when they get done with playing football in college, they go one of two ways, And I didn't want to. I wanted to get in shape. I wanted to tone down and shred up, and I wanted abs and all that kind of stuff. So I dieted hard and I did cardio and worked out appropriately, and I've been able to change my physique, and I'm keep progressing towards that and keep improving upon that. It's like anything else in life. So
how old are you?
I'm 26.
You're a baby. I love it. I love him, Kody. You've accomplished so much as a 26-year-old in this industry. I think this is fantastic, and it's paving the way for so many generations to get involved in something. As like you said, it's not something that. How do we find Big Mo on Facebook?
I got an Instagram or a Facebook page. Just look up Big Mo, the Facebook page. It'll come up. I have my logo as the profile picture. Just Big Mo in big text with a little bow tie on it, and so. But no, yeah. To address what you said, Janine, I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. When I have a goal in what I'm trying to do is I want to make combat sports in general, because I don't just announce for one or the other. I do MMA, I do bare knuckle, I've done boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai. I've even announced Lethwei. I was the first ring announcer to ever announce Lethwei in North America. And so I've announced pretty much every fighting style that you can think of. And so my whole goal is that I want to make combat sports the most popular sport among my age group. The way that I got so involved in this and so interested in it, as I remember, I was interested in combat sports before a lot of my friends were. Martial arts was actually the first sport that I ever participated in. I did Shotokan karate before I got involved with basketball and football younger in my life. And so I was really interested in martial arts at a young age. I'd say I got really interested in the UFC probably – first ever UFC fight I watched was probably freshman year of high school, got really, really into it. Senior year of high school, and I carried into college. But what I noticed is that in college, me and my friends we like to party, and we like to hang out and all that kind of stuff. And, when football was over. And so what we would do is sometimes we would throw the fights on during the pre-games before the party started or before we went to the bars or anything like that. And what I noticed was that none of my friends understood the rules. They didn't know who was fighting. They didn't understand anything. But what they did understand was the energy from a fight. And you guys are fight fans. You guys understand what I'm talking about. It's different. Yeah. Listen, I played football. I played in front of 40,000 people. That's an awesome environment. But a fight, man, when it's one-on-one and the entire crowd is split, and there's different countries involved, and the violence and the energy and the lights come down and the main event starts and the fireworks and the music and the announcer and all that kind of stuff. That's what my friends could relate to. So my whole thing with ring announcing is I'm not saying that you got to know the sport. I'm not saying that you got to be a hardcore super fan, but just be entertained by it. And I play a role in that. That's what I'm focused on. I love the sport, and I understand the sport on a deeper level, not as deep as some of the fighters or the referees, or the coaches or anything like that, but I do understand the sport. But what I understand more than anything else is the entertainment aspect. I understand of getting a crowd engaged and getting the atmosphere going. So my whole thing is that if I can do a good enough job, and if I can really carve my own path in this industry as a ring announcer, and I can bring in that younger age group and that younger demographic, I believe that combat sports can surpass certain sports in America and in the world. I don't know if it'll ever surpass football. Football's got a hell of a history to, and their market share. But I believe fighting could surpass sports like baseball in 10 years. I believe fighting could surpass sports like hockey. Shit, people want hockey for the fights anyway. That's all we have to fight.
Listen, that's it. From your mouth to God's ears. I mean, I have no interest in a lot of different types of sports. And I recently, in the last 2 to 3 years, have been really interested in combat sports because of, like you said, the one-on-one, the energy, the intimacy of the crowd and being in the ring. There's a dichotomy there and a dynamic that you just feel that if you've never been, and I encourage people that are watching, if they've never been to a fight or they've never been to an MMA event, to
go
try it out, because it's unlike anything else. It really is. It's awesome.
So really, my whole thing is I want combat sports to be, I want people to tailgate it. I want college fans, going crazy at it like they would a football game. I want the fights on at the frat houses and the college bars. And I want to get that younger age group interested in it, because right now the average viewer of a boxing show is 49 years old. The average viewer of an MMA show is 48. Okay, that's older on the side of demographics. If I can do a good enough job and drop that age group down, that's how we usher in a new level of fans. That's how we usher in fans that are going to be fans for the next 40 years. And then we repeat the process, and that's how the sport grows.
Amen, amen, amen.
You're old and wise beyond your age, Big Mo.
I've been told that once or twice.
What do you do that's extremely immature so I can feel better about my age?
Honestly, not a whole lot. I'm a pretty focused dude. I got goals. I got things that I focus on, and until I achieve them, I don't really.
Are you married? Are you in a relationship?
Nope. I'm single. I'm a workaholic. I like working. I like traveling for work. I like building my career. I like developing things. I like improving where I can. I stay busy.
Your day is pretty regimented. You're focused. Eye on the prize. When do you have time to get laid?
No comment.
But you have time for it, right? I mean, you're a 26-year-old man.
I date around. No. I love to go on dates. I love to go out in the city. I love to hang out. I believe very heavily in work hard, play hard. So I guess if there was an immature thing that I like to partake in, I like to go out with my buddies. I like to go to bars. I like to go to parties, concerts, all that kind of stuff. I like to let loose where I can.
Do you do the?
You're being smart. You're being smart, man.
Thank you.
You're being smart.
No, I think too many people, and this is going to sound kind of crazy, but people celebrate what they work on too quickly. I have really high goals and aspirations for myself, and until I accomplish those, I haven't achieved shit. I want to announce the Madison Square Garden. I haven't done it yet. So what the hell do I have to celebrate? I haven't even come close to my goal yet. So I'm not going to go mess around and go risk effing everything up and messing up all the growth and the success that I have. I stay smart. I like to let loose, and I like to go out and party, but I don't do stupid shit. I don't go out and do criminal activity or mess around or hang around with bad people. I haven't achieved my goal yet. So what on earth is there to celebrate? You know what I'm saying?
Just wear a rubber.
Thank you, Janine. I appreciate that. Always. I always do that.
That's my maternal advice for you at this age. Anyway, wear a rubber so that you can achieve those goals that you're going to achieve, because I believe wholeheartedly that you will achieve them because you're very focused.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey, man, I was going to say, I know you're busy and everything. You got any shout outs you want to give or anything?
Yeah, I'll give a couple shout outs. Shout out to you guys for having me on the show. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the BYB community for kind of opening me with welcome arms. You know, sometimes a lot of fans don't like change, but I'm going to tell you this, I'm a good change. Every organization that I've ever joined has had a previous announcer. Okay, I'm going to be better. That's the reality, is that I believe wholeheartedly in my abilities to announce. I believe I will be the biggest and the best announcer on the planet. And if you don't believe me, oh well, the train's going to leave without you. But I do want to give a shout out to BYB for giving me an opportunity. Thank you guys for having me on the show. Thank you in advance to all the fans that are going to go crazy at the show. If you're not going to watch, you're making a huge mistake, whether you're there live or whether you're watching over the internet. Make sure you tune into BYB. It's going to be an amazing show. Shout out to a couple of the sponsors that I work with. Southern Scholar dress socks. They're the dress socks that I wear in the ring. Shout out to Rain Body Fuel, an energy drink. I drink one almost every day. I love it. Shout out to the bare knuckle community, I guess. But thank you guys again. No, this was awesome. Any final questions that you have for me or anything in the chat that you want to ask?
Nothing. I'm drinking wine, and so my mind is going in all different directions. So I'm just gonna remain neutral.
Speedy Al's fighting.
He's fighting. Make me very uncomfortable.
Al Speedy Martinez. All right, let's see what we got here.
Well, how tall are you?
I'm 6'7".
Okay. Do you use lube? Because I'm assuming you've got huge feet, and since you are 26, I just want to make sure that what you're doing, I just want to make sure that it's I don't know how to describe.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth.
Okay.
All right, Al Speedy Martinez. I'll give Al Speedy Martinez a bit of an intro here. Al, can you put in the chat where you're from?
He's fighting Seth too. He's fighting Seth Schaefer too. That's gonna be a hell of a fight.
Oh no! Oh, hold on a second. Oh, I thought this was a different one. Okay, so this is the Al Martinez that's fighting on the card.
This should be Speedy Al, right? That's the same one, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Miami.
6'8" from Miami.
Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He stands, he said 6 feet 8 inches tall. 6 feet 8 inches tall. He holds a professional record. I don't know, I haven't made my cards yet. And he fights out of Miami, Florida. Introducing Al Speed. A little bit. Again, I'm coming off being sick. It'll be better at the live one. It'll be better at the live show.
Dude, I'm looking forward to it, man. Look, I'm telling you, you're what they need. Like when I'm sick, like your energy, well, you're gonna see it. I'll send you a few. When you see the fans, you're going, oh, holy! I'm telling you, I'm a huge Alabama college football fan. I go to those games. They're going crazy. This crowd is different. They're gonna come. They had to escort a referee, whatever you want to call a referee, out of the arena because they didn't like his call. The cops did. I'm just saying. And I think his name wasn't. I think it was Clancy too. It was a big one.
Damn. Holy.
So
I love that.
Yeah. I know, right? I love that shit. I love that. Look, I'm telling you, you're gonna love it because you're talking about you want to feed off their energy. Their energy is so good, like it's gonna be unreal, man.
Enough said. I appreciate it. Awesome.
Cody, I can't wait to see your outfit and like the whole getup. And I'll get with you after the show to explain to you more about what I'm thinking about doing. But we should exchange info.
Definitely.
I want to pick your brain a little bit.
Yeah, the outfit ain't gonna be too crazy. I think ring announcers that go a little over the top with their outfits, it looks kind of clownish. So I'm not gonna go crazy with it. But I'm gonna look good as usual. I focus heavily on what I look like, and my outfit's gonna be fire. I'll give you a hint. BYB's main color is red. I feel like there's gonna be a little bit of blood, so I'll be wearing red. So that'll be my hint for you guys.
Nice.
Awesome.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Thank you guys so much for having me on. Have a happy Thanksgiving. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, if you don't, have a happy Thursday. And I'll see you guys at the show.
Awesome.
Right, see you, man.
See you soon.
See. That was cool, man. He's really dedicated. You can tell that.
What a great kid. I say kid. What a great guy.
He's dedicated. I don't know. Do we have other people in the? I think we have the Chiffin. So we do have Chiffin in the box. We do have our other guests right now. Boo! Great. What's up, man?
Yo, what's happening? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, man.
All right, cool. What's going on now?
Man, I'm glad you got to come on tonight, man. Because when you hear a matchmaker and he mentions, like when I said, Mel, name me some people, and the first person he mentioned, he mentioned you. He said, because you'll fight anybody, anywhere, anytime. And when he told me that, I was like, you know what? That's the guy I got to get on the show, Chachi. That's why I kept telling Chachi.
Herb, thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, awesome. And I'm looking for you. Got the fight you got coming up. It's gonna be a war, man. Both of y'all are tough guys, and that's gonna be, like I said, there's a lot of fight of the nights, but yours is gonna be one that could be.
Yeah, no doubt. It's gonna be good. I'm ready. Dude's good, and I'm training hard, man. So it's gonna be good.
Awesome, man. And your coach, do you still have the same coaches you had last event?
Who, Bud?
Yes, sir. That's his name, Bud. I interviewed him.
Yeah.
He'll remember me. I interviewed him. He had his old Marine jumpsuit on. His boxing suit.
Yeah, that shit was old school, man.
I love that shit, man. I was telling him. I said I looked around in that whole room, and there was UFC fighters there. I said that guy's the baddest motherfucker. He went to war, and he was a boxer, and he was in the boxing. That's I knew the baddest. Yeah.
Amazing, totally amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got some good stories from back in the day.
I love him, man. He was one of my favorite interviews that night. That's what I said. It's got to be motivation for you. I guarantee he will not let you. I guarantee he's tough on you. You can see it.
Yeah, no doubt. He's pretty chill. So
where are you right now?
I'm in my bedroom right now.
No,
I was struggling this. Oh, Wilmington, Delaware.
Delaware.
Okay. Yeah. well, actually, Aston, PA. I'm like half retarded because I'm kind of tired right now. But yeah, Aston, PA, which ain't far from Wilmington.
It's cold up there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's getting cold, man. But it ain't January, February yet, so I ain't gonna say it's too cold yet.
Hey, Miami in December would be nice for you, though.
Yeah, no doubt, man. It's a vacation for me. I'm ready. So what's going on?
Dude, I was man, looking at your last fight when you fought Dez and things like that. He literally told me after I spoke to him. He said, "I've never hit somebody like I hit him," and he kept coming forward. And he said that after that fight. I was thinking that and you got to think he fought in the UFC. He's fought people, but the way you kept coming forward and stuff, like what's the mindset, man? When you go into the fight, what do you just go out there and just see him and say knock him out, or is there like what's your mindset? I'm really intrigued.
What's my mindset? Well, first off, I wish I got to hit him. You know what I mean? The dude beat me up so bad. But what's the mindset? I don't know. Just pressure. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna try to box a little more this time because being tough and coming forward, that ain't gonna win fights, man. That's just gonna get you beat up, especially in this game, man. These dudes ain't playing, man. It's like next level. This ain't fighting Joe the junkie at the bar, man. This is like, you know what I mean? These dudes are trained, you know what I mean?
With tape on the wrist, with bare knuckle. That's crazy. And they're trained.
yeah, it's total different element, man, and just the street fights and stuff. So it's cool though.
How did you get into fighting? Like, what was the point where you're like, I need to do this full time?
I'm a roofer full time. This is just kind of like just my passion hobby type deal. But I don't know. I got into it back in Philadelphia like 3 or 4 years ago at some underground bare knuckle fight. Bobby Gunn was there and Dave Film and all them dudes, and I got into it that way, and then it just came legal, you know what I mean? But I guess I found out that the Dada 5000, they were doing all that underground stuff down here in Miami, so it's been going on everywhere pretty much, and just like anybody else, just got into it.
That's
very
awesome.
cool. How old are you?
I'm 34.
Good age, and your name, interesting. How did you get that as the name for your fighting career?
Hungry's just a nickname because at my old job, my boss called me that because I just eat everything. I never gain any weight. I just eat. So
I wish I had that metabolism. I'm almost 40 and everything starts to fall down as a woman at age.
Yo, supposedly guys, everything's supposed to fall down too, but I don't know. I ain't there yet.
Look, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you right now, guys peak. They're peaking different now than they used to.
Totally.
I'm right now. Yeah. I'm about to be 38 on the 1st, and like where I'm at, like I feel like I'm just like everything I'm doing. So I think it's different. I think our generations are changing. That's what I'm thinking. I think the 34 is the new 24. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think you're right. With men and women is different. Women peak around like 30-ish. Men struggle until about 30, 33, 34. Then you start peaking. You're working out. You understand life. Bam, bam, bam. And then you start peaking. You know what I mean? It's that's why we're all set. You know what I mean? But it's kind of how it is. You're right.
Look at Tom Brady, guys. 45-year-old out there just still rolling around. That's what I tell anybody. If Brady can still play in the NFL at 45, people can do whatever they want.
Not just play, but surpass every motherfucker out there. Like,
yeah, no doubt. Yeah, that's experience, and they do smart, man. That's what I want to be. I want to be smart. You know what I mean? Anybody can be tough and this and that, but that dude's smart and knows what's going on. So
When you fought Dez, what did you like his striking and stuff? Because I mean, everybody talks about he's a real good striker from the UFC and stuff. Did you see anything different than when you fought other people? Was he different than any other body you fought? Because I'm trying to judge him at 155. Because I know you're a tough son of a gun, man. How would you judge him?
Elite fighter, great footwork. Really opened my eyes a lot to. I learned a lot. Just the way he moved was really good. So even in that small ring, man, yeah, I mean it's like a jail cell fight in there. The dude was able to dance around really good. So yeah, I think he's going to do good at 155, no doubt.
Yeah, there's a lot of, and you got the British people coming over. They're talking a lot of shit. Toby at 155, he was talking shit about he's coming over. He's tougher than nails. So you're going to start getting these British fighters are coming over, and they're looking for Americans to go over in January to fight them. So it's gonna be cool, I think, for that going on.
Yeah, they got a great crop of fighters out in England, man. I actually went over. I fought Smudger Smith. He fucking destroyed me. The dude's good, man. But a lot of them, man, I've seen them fight. They're really good. I think a lot of them train together, so they got a lot of knowledge together, and yeah, I think it's cool the BYB BKB thing going on. So that's cool to link up like that. I think we're all going to learn a lot, and it's just going to make the sport better. You know what I mean?
Hey, it'll make fighters get better pay too, because the pay get more people start watching. Worldly fighters make more money. So it's all about eyes. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, no doubt, man. The money right now, it's like, dude, they printed all them stimmy checks. People are like, yeah, free money. But now it's like the dollar got chopped in half. So, you know what I mean? Money don't even matter at this point because, you know what I mean? It ain't worth nothing no more.
When you go get gas and you're like, I ain't filling up. I'm not filling up. I know I need to fill up. I'm not filling up. So I'm not putting $100 in here.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I want to say everybody's like, oh, thank you, Joe Biden, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, straight up, Trump, he helped do it too. That dude passed all the bull crap stimulus, Federal Reserve just let them print money, bam, 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 bam. And now it's like, dude, we're in trouble. We're going to be fighting people are going to be fighting bare knuckle just to get food at the supermarket pretty soon. Watch. Well,
they're trying to push the crypto in the market. That's a lot of things they're also trying to do. A lot of people's getting rich off of crypto, but they're not, and they're cashing out their crypto. But there's not enough money to be printed out, so they're having to print more money because, like, I know a guy that was poor and shit. Motherfucker's a millionaire now. A few weeks ago, bought something and sold it. Okay, where did that? He bought it. Crypto's a world thing, so that's world money. So it gets printed $1 million over here if he cashed a shitload of it out. Where did that fucking money come from?
See, I think it's kind of like a big scam to me because I think precious metals where it's at. Gold and silver, there's only a certain amount. You got to mine it, blah, blah, blah.
No, that is true. Gold's good.
Crypto, I could see where it's kind of like supposedly make us independent, but now you got governments wanting to tax it. You got China coming in saying they're going to like control it. It's just like, awesome. I don't know.
The government wants a part of something. The government's going to try, just like they try. That's why you can't legalize marijuana in a lot of states because the government. You know what I'm saying? The government wants their hand in on everything.
Yeah, they want their cut, no doubt.
Yeah, they want it. Because I'm telling you,
let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. Yo, that news announcer, she was smooth. She was like, oh yeah, dude, like how you do that? Like, how are you that good of a fucking bullshit artist that you could just spin that?
Totally. How do you live like the rest of your life not being known as like you're always going to be known as the Let's Go Brandon chick? Like
TikTok. I shared it on TikTok. Every time I share something like that on TikTok, they put me in violation jail. No lie.
No doubt.
I mean, TikTok. Every day I get suspended for like 24 hours for TikTok. If I share anything, it's political. So I don't even try to. I'm scared on social media. I don't need to lose my Facebook to go to jail. So I'm afraid to share social media political stuff because if you share the wrong thing, you go to Facebook jail.
Yeah, no doubt. I've been there, man. I got off Facebook. I'm just on Instagram now. I only really stay on just to get connected with you guys and the news with you know what I mean, what's going on kind of the world around me, because I don't watch the mainstream news, man. They're all bought and paid for, been for it. You know what I mean? It's just another arm of the government, so I really don't even mess with them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's crazy times.
It is crazy times.
Dude, hey, man, but you're coming up, your fight coming up and everything, it's going to be a good fight. And I know you're probably just got done training or just got off work and stuff. Don't want to take too much of your time. Do you have any shout outs? Do you have any shout outs or anything you want to give to anybody or anything?
Shout outs. Thanks to Mike and Mel for giving me another shot. And I just want to let everybody know, hey, they should tune in next week. The Ghislaine Maxwell case with Jeffrey Epstein's going down. And the whole world's probably forgot about it. You know what I mean, with all the pedophiles. But hey, man, it's going down. And you know what? The Rittenhouse thing, dude, they put the Rittenhouse trial on TV left and right. Dude, all we got for the Ghislaine Maxwell bullcrap, we got one sketch, and it's a shitty sketch. It looked like a drawing, like, you know what I mean? Like, who did that trash thing?
You know
like,
why,
we can't get a video.
You know why? Because all the people that make the videos went to that island, too. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I know.
Oh, man, Kody, you know, brother.
I didn't think about it. You
guys.
tell them yourself.
I know a victim from the Jeffrey, that was a victim of Jeffrey Epstein. Like, no joke. I know this girl. I've known her since 2008, and that's when a lot of the shit was going down.
Heard.
It is some bullshit. Like, they were running a disgusting operation. Like, she deserves to be crucified, in my opinion.
Yeah,
like,
no doubt.
Disgusting what they did to these girls. And I live in Palm Beach, Florida, and I mean, he lived like 20 minutes from me. Like, it's no joke. It's like, yeah, not good.
I want you to think about something, guys. The Clintons. You named the Clintons. They named celebrities from Jamie Foxx to James
Prince
Franco,
Andrews.
to Prince Andrews to they named. I mean, all these big name people.
Bill Gates. Bill Gates.
The guy that owns the billionaire, that blonde-headed billionaire that owns that island right beside him.
Richard Branson.
Richard Branson's mentioned in it. All these billionaires that own CNN. If you own CNN, you own Fox News. Any of those guys, whoever the guys are, you think they're going to let their news talk about that shit? Think about it.
No, sir.
You know how many politicians and CEOs and billionaires in this country are involved in sex trafficking rings? I mean, we are some fucked up people.
This is it. This is the big one. This is
for real.
Well, I'm a realist. You know what I mean? You got a lot of money. You're going to have pretty girls, and you might not want to get married, you know what I mean? Because then you get prenups and you get screwed over and shit. So I understand that, but they're doing shit, you know what I mean? Getting your headshot or something, who cares? You know what I mean? I don't really care what you do with $1 million, but they're like doing ruthless shit to these kids. I mean, like cutting their face off, weird shit like that. And
€5. They were selling €5 girls. I mean,
and then so like this is above and beyond like sex trafficking. Like you know what I mean, you go to Thailand, you want to get your shit done, whatever, but they're doing some stuff that's crazy, man. And like they're pushing this vaccine and other stuff that like, whoa, like, you know what I mean? So, but
oh no, I believe you, man. Hey, trust me. Look, that's why I don't even share that on social media besides fight.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm gonna get you banned. You're gonna have to cut me off this.
No, Bill Clinton. Look, I'm looking through my window right now, see if Hillary's got a sniper on me. You know, anybody that questions them anywhere, they come up missing or dead. Think about that.
No doubt.
Look at all those chefs. Look at the chefs. Yes. Look at everybody. I'm just saying, I'm not big enough yet.
Bodyguards, chefs. Everything, dude. People around them all the time. Yeah, you're right, dude. They dead. Like, how you know so many people killed themselves?
Hey, check this out. You know what's so crazy? Alec Baldwin, where he had that little shooting thing. Check this out. The girl that he accidentally shot, her husband was a lawyer that went against some kind of Clinton stuff. Google that, guys.
I heard something about that, yo.
Listen, I work in you know what I do for my day job. Listen, Alec Baldwin does not have a good
I don't know what you do, but
well, I do television production. So
okay, cool.
Alec Baldwin like does not have a great reputation as far as like being nice to the press or the media or anyone. I mean, he notoriously has been extremely rude to people. And I understand, you know, as a celebrity, you're constantly, that's the price of fame though. I mean, you make millions of dollars and you get cameras in your face for the rest of your life. And you know what? As long as you're relevant, you're making money. If you have a camera pointed at your face, you're making money somehow. Because obviously people think you're important enough to put a camera in your face. So there's some severe consequences that he's gonna, you know, and karma's interesting. So I'm not gonna say that he deserved that, but
he made fun of Dick Cheney. He made fun of Dick Cheney on Saturday Night Live, saying, "What kind of idiot accidentally shoots somebody?" He made it. That's what I'm saying. It's like back at you big time because
at least they were hunting, quote unquote hunting with Dick Cheney. But this guy, like, how do you blast two people with the gun and you don't even know? Like, damn, I just blasted her, and then you blast some other dude. Like, wait a second.
And they said it wasn't even a shooting scene. They said there was no shooting scene at all where he was supposed to shoot the gun.
Yeah, dude.
No, so what? Well, I'm just saying, you randomly have 2 loaded bullets and a gun. You know that at a set. Who has loaded bullets, real bullets at a set anyway? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, ain't y'all seen The Crow, man? Don't y'all know about?
Brandon Lee, come on, man.
Come on now.
And when I was a kid, I used to always talk to that fucking Brandon Lee, man, because they were like, "You want to be in a movie?" Somebody, when we was down at a thing, they were like, and I was thinking, they were like, "Hey, would you want to do something funny?" And I like, we're shooting you. First thing I thought of, fucking Brandon Lee shit. Let me see that gun.
Totally. And being in television, the production side of this, everything is mapped out to the very. What went wrong is my question.
Her husband was alive.
Put that gun on the set.
Nothing went wrong.
Put that gun on the set. What happened? Like,
that shit went right.
It was what was supposed to happen. That's what they.
Something clearly was put there on purpose.
Yep,
or done on purpose, and we'll find out in court, I'm sure. But
you're gonna have to wait 50 years, but we'll find out.
They're not gonna say anything. But hey,
no doubt.
But like, I know, do you have any sponsors? You got anything you're working with on sponsors or anything?
Nah, I sponsor myself, man. I roof for a living, so shout out to me for doing the damn thing, and to God and Jesus and everybody give me a chance. Thank you. And you guys, appreciate it.
Dude, awesome. We'll send you the link and everything. We'll send it to you in private chat where you can, anybody wants to see it, they can share it.
All right, no doubt. Hey, it was nice talking with y'all, man. Y'all are cool people, man. It's nice talking to real people.
We'll see you, man. We'll see you at the event. I'll be down there. We'll link up.
We'll see you.
All right, no doubt.
A couple weeks.
All right.
All right, man. All right. Look.
Super cool. Super chill. Awesome conversation. It's great.
Look, I'm telling you. I loved how I went into that. Because look, I can literally share that on my TikTok now. And I got a good little clip right there. Right when that was weird. I heard something.
I heard something too.
But anyway, well, I don't think. Do we have anybody else? I don't think we have anybody else. So if we don't have anybody else, first off, I wanted to say this right here. BYB and MMAcoin are together. MMAcoin sponsoring BYB for the next event and everything. So people need to check that stuff out. It's going to be crazy. You're doing a lot of crypto stuff, NFTs, all kinds of cool things. UFC, Bellator fighters, BYB fighters. It's where you need to go. If you want to help out, there's a lot of fighters in like BYB and different things. They have some coin. Buy some coin. Every time you buy a coin, it makes them some more money. Hook them up. Terphouse Farm, our sponsor. Great. I love the deltas, the CBDs, and everything. Chachi is in house. We were hitting up the PowerHitter with some Terphouse Farm just a little bit ago. So everybody, check out Terphouse. Chachi's got a Christmas charity coming up. He's about to pop it on the screen. If you're in the Florida area or you know anybody in the Florida area, you can send gift cards to buy some stuff. Toys for Tots. There's a lot of kids out there. They don't get toys and stuff for Christmas. Check them out. Help them out. Go to it. Jomi's going to be there. I think Isaiah's going to be there.
I'll be there.
Janine's going to be there. I can't tell somebody else said it too. So reach out and do that. The Full Throttle magazine, top of the line. We're in the magazine, the Harleys, the bikes, and all the cool shit. Full Throttle. You got to check that out. And Mr. Ding, this is the thing. We got Thanksgiving coming up tomorrow. And, you know, Chachi, he's here in studio at the fucking presidential suite right here. He's in the other room.
He's on camera. Can he get in the frame with you?
He walked outside the door. I don't know where he's at, but I'm telling you. Chachi. But
hold on. I'll message him. Hold on.
I know he's watching the show because he's putting all the stuff up. He has to be.
Can you come on camera with Kody?
Okay, so we got Chachi in studio right here. So we got Chachi in studio. You want to ear him up?
Yeah, I have to show you.
Yeah.
Yes.
We got.
Yay! There's my two boys.
So we have Chachi in studio, and I thought it was only fair tonight, you know, since it's Thanksgiving, and let's make it easier. You put that in there.
Chachi, you can stay at our place too if you ever come through this way and you want to stay somewhere.
Oh, never mind. I was trying to help him on his phone. I was trying to help him with some technical. I was trying to help him on this redneck way I do it. So we got Chachi in the studio. And Chachi, earlier, did you not punch me in the gut as hard as you could? He's got a video.
Yeah.
I took the punch, and you'll see the video. Richard sent me a message saying he was going to beat me up again.
Are you practicing for Ryan?
Look, I was practicing for real fighters. Man, I've had real fighters call me out. But now, since Ryan's training, I told Chachi, put the glove on. I said, hit me with, and he hit me with a left hook.
Yeah, I hit hard too.
He hit me fucking hard too. Because you know, when somebody hits you hard enough and you feel it in your head, I didn't hurt right here. Because look, I've been training when I had that beef with Harrison, he was like, I'm gonna snap your neck, I'm gonna break your fucking throat, I'm gonna do this, this, and this, and he would talk crap to me. So I would train like literally doing setups, crunches, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get knocked out gut punch. I'm not going down gut punch. So we'll have a video out. I got another video out for Ryan today. I have another video out. Chachi's got it. It's a good one. It's a Hold My Blunt segment. So we got that. It's great. So I just look. Chachi's here. I mean, he's literally here. He was in.
Yay, Chachi!
He was at the Terphouse Castle in Ohio last week. Now he's down here. He's down here in fucking the hills of Tennessee in studio. And look.
Terphouse.
Look, he's got. Look at our hats.
I love it. That's so awesome. Chachi, I don't know if you heard what I said, but if you come through this way and you want to spend some time, you're more than welcome to stay at our place.
I'm going to be down there, you know, of course, early for the charity event. I figured we'd hook up anyway, so.
Perfect.
That wasn't even a question. You know, I was making my way around. I was like, yeah, I'll check everybody out.
Awesome.
Yeah. So it was very unique tonight. So I just wanted Chachi was here, you know. This Thanksgiving. Look, Ryan, I got a video coming out for you, bro.
Terps. I love it.
I got a Ryan coming out for you video. I got one coming for you, Ryan. And look, Ryan, the super fan has reached out, and you know, super fan is I seem like he's supporting you, Ryan.
Yeah, I think he's a super fan of
Ryan.
Right.
I think he is. And Ryan, look, I feel sorry for you enough. I was like, sure, super fan should hook up with Ryan. You know why I think he should hook up with you, Ryan? Because you have no following, none. Literally,
need some help.
You need some help. Where's your celebrity boxing thing? Look, Chachi's gonna grapple some of your little rapper boys. He's gonna choke them out, and then I'm gonna knock you out. I got another guy that I'm gonna call afterwards. So Ryan, you remember this, Ryan?
Remember when I Googled him?
Look, he's Googling you right now.
No, you do remember.
I remember when he Googled it. Your nickname should be Stepping Stone, Ryan, because you're just a stepping stone.
You wax your head.
Oh. Ouch.
No, I'm not even scared. Look, I told Ryan, I said, Ryan, if you want to get your other buddies in celebrity boxing, I said, I'll knock you out. I'll knock him out. I can do the whole fiasco. Just drain that swamp really quick because the only real motherfucking celebrities there are us. Ryan knows that. That's why he's calling me out. He knows that I'm the Conor McGregor fight for celebrity boxing. That's why he's doing it. Look at him. He's tore up.
Oy vey.
But anyway, guys.
Maybe he typed for this stuff.
He's typing really slow, so he's figuring it out. He'll probably make a video because look, Ryan. Look, most people say they pray to God before they go to bed. They wake up, they kiss their loved ones, they do all that stuff. Ryan has a note. Got to make a video about Kody. Got to be literally. I bet he sits in the bathtub And the scary thing is when he's looking at my face, I'm just afraid. I think he's like kind of a fantasy as me, like boxing me. So I'm just saying. But anyway, I don't have anything else. Y'all got anything?
I'm good. I put the heat on. I'm in Florida, right? I put the heat on because it dropped to like 59 or something. And now I'm sweating like a whore in church. And I've got to like take a cold shower or something.
Dude, it's like, how cold is it right here?
Dude, it's like 40 degrees here.
40 degrees. Oh.
That sounds amazing, actually.
Fuck that shit, man.
It has its moments.
Look, and look, I want last time before we leave, Ryan last time said, I'm going to call Damon out. He's going to message Damon and screenshot and all that stuff. He is so scared to tell Damon he wants to fight me in March. He is so scared to tell him that. He'll tag him in a post, but he won't say a day. He will not say March. He will not say March. Nobody believes he wants to fight me.
You see that?
You see that, Ryan? You see that, Ryan Dalton? Wait till you see that video coming out, bro.
Ryan said Jeff is super smart.
Super smart. But anyways, I don't have anything else, so we can end it with like we always end it.
Perfect.
Thumbs up, dudes. I'm ready.
I ridiculed everyone on the roster. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants.